Kids and cadets, thanks for coming out. We're revisiting this double turd. This happens to be a 2002 Toro Super Recycler with a quantum style engine. It's the Toro Model 20037. Production date 04 of 02, and that's the engine number. So my scrapper had this strapped to the back of his pickup truck, holding all the crap from falling into the street. This was upside down. So I gave him $10 for it. We had initially given it a double turd because I had seen oil leaking from this side of the unit actually. The recoil was inop. This is the recoil that came off of it. I tried oiling up the spring here, and this thing is locked tighter than Fort Knox. Cord is well used as well. So I ditched this recoil and threw another recoil on the machine. This fired off with happy juice. You kids helped me with that. Installed, so we knew we had to look at the carburetor. We had put fuel in it also to see if it would start on its own. It did not, and it did not prime as well. The primer bulb was not functioning. So I rectified that, cleaned the carburetor, did some paint work to it. I just hosed it off maybe 30 minutes ago to get rid of the dust, and the thing actually shines. I'm surprised what showed up underneath all that dust. I actually painted the top of the tank with gloss black as well. Because the sun had started to fade the plastic, I just gave it one coat, and it seemed to brighten that thing up. So the story with this thing is the scrapper said he had talked to the homeowner, and apparently Horatio and Henrietta pushed this to the street because Horatio couldn't push it anymore. But I think it was because of the recoil malfunctioned. They decided to get a lawn service. So the only thing I have not done, if it starts, we're gonna change the oil. The oil in this thing was really well used. Looks kind of crunchy and really worn out. So you guys got to judge this thing when we try starting it. If it starts, do I eliminate the double turd? Let's move you over to the other side. We got to change the air filter. As you recall, the air filter was full of cockroach turds, and the cockroaches ate through the paper, actually. This thing shines. Can't believe how shiny it turned out. The paint's lumpy just because it's paint on aluminum. You get that lumpy effect. For you inquisitive minds, 491588. S is in Sierra. 491588 Sierra. Okay, let's try this Greyhound bus. I even went around with the scouring pad and did the wheels. Those turned out nice. There's still slicks, however. Let's put you on this side so we can leave the turds or eliminate the turds. Okay, I'm going to take that. Got it to start. I engaged the rear wheel drive. Both the wheels work. That's another thing I got to do is oil up all the wheels in the rear end here, along with the oil change. So I'm happy for the $10 fine that I got with this Toro. I'm going to eliminate the double turds. What do you think? This is not a turd any longer. It's a fine, outstanding piece of machinery from 2002. So there you have it. I'll put the beauty ring back on it once I let it sit for a little longer. It's going to dry out here in the sun. We got about 75 degrees, perfect day in Southwest Florida. So this Greyhound bus is going to go out the door. I'm going to take some pictures of it, advertise it, send it on its way. I appreciate you coming out, looking at this final video on the 2002 Toro, the 20037 model number, rear wheel drive Toro Super Recycler. Held up for over 20 years, so this thing must have been a well-built machine initially. Again, thanks for coming out. As always, please tip your waitress and wait staff. They're doing an awesome job. And I think you'll agree this didn't turn into a double turd after all. Have a good day today.